Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back with a Crumb chat. I am going to start by showing you the duos that will be up for auction. The auction link will be in the description of this video, and also, no, it can't be on the end screen, in the description of this video. I worked on these during the last Crumb chat. I was just putting single pieces together, and I made a bunch, and I took out 25. I hope that will fit in the envelope that they are supposed to go in. They're all different sizes and shapes. You know, a lot of them are rectangular. I have a few in there with angles, just because I want you to force yourself to fall in love with angles. Some little strippy things. So 25 in all, and you can just keep adding to these around and around and around, and then you will have some of my crumb pieces in your crumb quilt or project, whatever you feel like making. Okay? There will be pictures at the end of this video of this, a little slideshow, and of course also on eBay. So that's the auction. I do have some other auctions up at the time that I'm uploading this video, so just go check them out. Again, go look in the description of this video and you will find a link. Now, I'm not sure what I feel like sewing, but I have this little bag that says work on these. These are like fairly new things that I did during the Crumb chats. I remember making like some little strip sets with these pieces. I believe they were like maybe 2-inch salvages or whatever. So maybe I can work on those, and then I have some other things. I don't know. I don't remember what I was doing with all this stuff, but it said work on these. So let's just work on those. We could work on these. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus there's a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not that hard to count. This one I'll just save. It has something extra on it. So we'll put this back in the work on these bag until they just go in some other bag. Now, I have some crumbs that did not get bagged, so I'm going to try to use them. I have this, like this. Oh, a little baby. You know I like that, right? And this fell out when I was trying to move stuff around. It's just a brown wood grain. And I have some batik. So we're going to put some batik. Oh, that's right. I have an auction that I used these leftovers. I cut scrappy 2.5-inch squares. They're like 2.5-inch squares, but I'm not worrying about absolute precision because it starts at a penny. So I can't remember. I think there's 23 of the pink and maybe 32 of the green. So go check those out. They're up for auction right now. Like I said, at the time of this video, this is October 18, I believe, 2025. And then I have something like this that might have been from a mystery block or something. I have that. So I have new crumbs. Oh, this is a duo here. I have, no, it's 3. 1, 2, 3. So we can always work on that. Let's just, this will be enough. Okay, I'm taking everything out. They were thrown in my denim crumbs. I gotta work with my denim again. Let's see. I think I'm going to, like I said, make these 6, and hopefully those will be for the next auction. There'll be actual crumb blocks. No, I don't think I'll be trimming them. Maybe. I don't know. I like to just make them and then be done and not have to trim. Quick and easy. And then you guys can trim them to whatever size you want, or you can continue working on them. Now, will I have enough of this if I wanted to do all 6, 2, 3, somebody dinged me, 4, 5, oh yes. So let's put these on a strip, and why don't we just do that? And I'll put 3 with the little strips going this way, and then I'll do the other 3 this way. Just to make it a little bit different. No, I'm going to do them all that way. It's going to enclose those ends of the rows. I don't know. It's going to capture those seams so they don't come apart. I haven't learned English yet. And I do have scissors way over there. Oh, can I put something here? You know that's what we need to do, right? How about we put this little guy? Perfect. Right there. I'm going to be the beginning of a new crumb. That's the rule. Always fill your strip. Let me, just going to go fold this up, and I'm going to press. And now I'm just going to trim those. I just cut even with whatever's there. I don't know how to talk. I'm actually kind of tired. I have been tired lately. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I don't think you care. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that made a world of difference. Not. Okay, this little guy. So sweet. I love that. Now let's see what else. We have all these different kinds of little strips. Oh, let's do some batik. Let's try to get some of the pink in every one of them and some of the green in every one of them. Okay, the green has a couple of longer pieces. 2, I think. That's it. This batik, it's really hard to tell the right side and the wrong side. I mean, this one might be a hair brighter, so I would consider this the right side. You can always just pick whatever you think is the right side or like as the right side if you're working with batiks like this. Okay, so some of these I'm not going to be able to go. I'd have to add to them. And I could, right? To make them a little longer. Oh, like that one will go there. So let's do that. And then do I like one side better than the other? I'm going to go with that side down like this. And do I have something else? See, this is pretty big. I'd have to add. I could add to something on black. Let's see. We could do this like this. This like this. It might be a little short. Do I have something wider? Okay, I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to put it on this strip. And I'll do another one like that too. No clue which way. Oh, like this. It'll make it longer. And then, I'm gonna put this here. And I have a little bit of space right there. Let's put another green one right there. Okay, I think I might have created some stuff we can use. Let me press. You know, I'm working on something that I, want to make sure I have some of these batiks or whatever. It's just an idea, and I'm working on it loosely, meaning like there's no set rules here. But then if I'm not sure what I want to do, and maybe I didn't want this much of this, I just stuck another piece of fabric there, and that's just going to go aside, or we may use it. All you need to be doing is continue to make crumbs. It doesn't mean you have to use them in this project. Just keep sewing. If you have a strip, cover that strip and put aside what you don't need. I'll never forget, and I know I've told this story before, that somebody told me, I don't know, maybe on Facebook or whatever, that she makes one crumb block at a time. And I thought, how incredibly time consuming. But she has all the right in the world to do that. That's how she likes it. She likes to just create one crumb block and then she's done. But I like to have all kinds of things already put together so I can just play with it that way. And it's much quicker if you're just going through, as opposed to sewing one little piece onto something and then having to take it out and, sew something else. I don't know. We all do things our own ways. Doesn't mean she's wrong at all. It just means I ain't doing that. Okay, so now this can just go somewhere, and I'm not going to cut it into pieces, but, it'll be long enough if I want to put, it onto something. But I want my batiks right now, so I didn't get to trim that. Let's see if we can put these green ones on. Okay, so this one has it, so I'm going to move it over here. I don't think any others have it. Is that going to be enough? I think I want to put it on the side, like that. Okay, we got that happening. That's perfect. Oh yeah, something long again. There. Oops. Let's see, I gotta press that better. That one might be a little bit longer. So I'm gonna do that. I'll do it down here and then we can trim. Let's do that like that. Okay, so I'm not going to have enough of the green like that. What else do I have here? Oh, we can open this up. Oh, that'll be good. Okay, let me put a couple of these. And I think I'll put it that way. Another green. And then I want to fill that, so let's just, will that fit? Yes, it will. Oops, let's put the needle down, like that. All right, so these two still need to get done. Let me go press. I completely did this wrong. Look, I was supposed to sew here, so I'm just going to pick out those stitches and then I will sew this way. I fixed it. I'm going to have to trim, and I ran out of bobbin thread, so I spun 4 bobbins, so I'll be ready for a while. I didn't have to be trimming this. I could have just sewn right on top of that. Okay, so I have 1, 2, only 2 so far with the green. Hang on. I knew I had more. These were by the iron. 3, 4. That doesn't need to be trimmed. And then I have these two that don't have green yet. Oh yeah, I made these brown and green strips to use there. Now I could have pressed them, but I'll open them up each individually like that. I'm having a hard time. It's hot in here. I gotta go put the AC on. Like that. Okay, and then I'm just trimming like that. Okay, so I have to go press these two things. And this will be, that's that little piece of purple that I liked. So that'll be something at some point. Hang on. It gets hot in here with the lights and the iron. Okay, I gotta press these little guys. You know, I want to show you that you can put batiks in with other things. So, I think I'll put this one on the side, like this. And I think I'll do that one too. Now, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, I don't know how to count. 5, 6. All right, so let me put something on here. Let's work with the pink now. I have narrower and wider. Let's start with the narrower. I'm going to put a couple of the more narrow ones on here so I can get some of the pink on all 6. I think I can, I think I can. Gee, I hope I'll be able to get, I should get 3 more on that one. No problemo. I took the other ones off that were being sent down. Couldn't remember where they were. Okay, that'll fit there. That'll fit good. Now we have this strip. And I'm going to say this is the right side. I hope I looked at that one. Can they go on the side? 1, 2, oh yes, plenty. I can do the long side if I want to. So let's do that on this guy right here. And this one also. And oh, let's stick this one on the other side, just because. And now you know we're going to finish. We'll take this little piece and we'll put him here. And then we can do something else, can't we? Well, let's put a pink and green together. Why don't we do that? Get a little bit to trim. And snip. All right, let me take care of all of this. So now we have 6 that have the pink and the green on each one in different spots. I like that. These all started with a little strip set. Look at this. Look at this little strip right here. How tiny. It wasn't that narrow, I promise you. It's just that I sewed them close together. And this. So I'm going to stop now. And I'm going to finish these. This is going to be trimmed right here. And they'll be up for the next auction. I'm not going to make them too much bigger, hoping to get those in my, the small envelope that eBay offers for like $1 and, I don't know, it just went up, maybe $1.23 or something like that. So it saves me on shipping, so I like to make things that will fit in there and not be too thick. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be happy to be doing the rest of this on my own. Bye!